I'm going to do a very easy flounder dish that you stuff. So I put a little oil in a pan, and we're going to use pine nuts because in Italian cooking, you know, they use a lot of pine. Pignoli, very good, Jacques. I'm going to put those in here. Why don't you stir those around? Okay, so
you buy them just like this.
You buy, you know, tell them how you recognize fresh fish.
Well, your nose first, without any question.
Number one. Okay.
The look of it, how firm it is to how white. But yes, if a fish smell, by definition, you know, when you say something is fishy, forget it. It's no good. A good fish will smell of the sea, smell of seaweed, it smell of the water, but nothing that we call fishy. You know?
And it's great. This is a good fish for stuffing because it's flat and you can roll it. So we're going to be rolling these fish fillets up. So you can easily find flounder fillets anywhere in the store. This is the season for them right now anyway. So those are nice and fresh.
And this side is just under the skin, so you have that color, and that's what the nerve is. So when you roll them this way, right?
That's right.
So they tighten.
Pull it tight. And if you happen to put your finger over the fish and find a little bone, you can always pull it out with the tweezers. You taught me that. I remember when you were doing that with salmon once.
Yes.
I watched you and you said you use the tweezers to pull out any little bones that you might have. So I just want to get these fragrant, these pine nuts, and we're going to have some spinach. Here's some spinach. And all we did was take 16 ounces of spinach, wash the spinach leaves, and put it in a pot and just cooked it down without any additional water. So maybe what you can do is just chop that.
1 pound of spinach, you see what's left in it. I mean, that's really good. Now,
you really want
do you want it fine or just?
No, just chopped. Just chopped.
Chopped coarsely. Okay.
I'm going to take, now I can smell the pine nuts, so I'm going to take them out and put them in a bowl. So there they are. They're nice and brown. You got to watch those because you don't want that to burn. I'm going to turn this down now.
And you want your spinach in there?
I want my spinach in here. I'm going to put a little bit more olive oil in here. Jacques, okay, put that in.
This is French olive oil, right?
No,
just kidding,
no. Well, you know, French olive oil is wonderful, but this happens to be Italian olive oil. So in goes a little olive oil. And we're going to give this just a little bit of salt. A little salt, a pinch of salt, and I like to use some celery salt with this.
Oh, good.
So here's some celery salt. That
you want
goes
some garlic?
in. I want some garlic.
You want it chopped?
I want it minced. Minced fine, because that's going to be part of the sauce. So you move the spinach around just for a few minutes, and then what I'm going to add to this, Jacques, is just a little heavy cream.
Oh, good.
I'm just going to put just about 2 tablespoons of heavy cream just to give that.
Julia would be proud of you.
Yeah, she would, to give this a little bit of richness.
So you want the garlic now?
Now, first we're going to let this sit in the pot. Now the garlic I'm going to put in a different pot. So just a second, let me lower that. So we now have that, and let me move this over. So now, see how fast this is? I'm going to turn this on.
That's it.
And we're going to get that garlic soft in a little bit of oil again, just a bit of oil. So a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Let's get the garlic in, put the garlic in. And I'm just going to cook that down. Now I'm ready to add this cream. So I'm going to I'm going to lower the heat and just add this cream. And I'm going to let this sauce just cook slowly for, about 5 minutes.
Oh boy.
That's all I'm going to do to this. Now look, my spinach is ready. I can put it right here with those pine nuts. So I'm going to cool that down a little bit, Jacques.
Good.
Before I get that into the fish. For this dish, I want to cook the fish at a fairly high temperature, 425 degrees, for a short period of time, about 10 minutes, I would say. So I'm going to just brush a pan with a little bit of olive oil, and then Jacques, this is how this goes. Let's get it.
And I have those
okay,
extra.
take one. Take the fish, this side up. Here's one for you.
Okay.
And we take some of this mixture. I like to use my hands, Jacques. You know, it's a lot easier.
Wow, this is the best.
All right.
Best equipment in the kitchen.
You never get to know what food is really like unless you use your fingers. This is how I say. So now I spread.
That's good.
Spread it on. You do that one. Spread some on. We have enough here for 4. And then I roll.
You roll starting at the tail or at the head?
It doesn't matter. I roll starting at the head, so it's nice and fluffy.
At the head also.
Yeah, okay. And put it right in the bake dish.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
And one from now. Would you eat this? You would eat this if you came to my house?
Are you kidding?
Okay, all right.
I'm going to eat it later.
We're going to make
when we finish the show.
We're going to make this really, really rich because we're going to add that cream as
yeah,
our.
Need a little more,
I need a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to roll those up again.
Pignole.
Look at how easy this is. So simple. This is a great company dish. Took no time at all. If you start with really fresh ingredients, you are all set. So you want to wash your hands?
I'll clean up the table.
All right,
I was
good. I
well
love having him in my kitchen.
Yeah, my wife trained me well, I tell you.
She did. Now a little bit of olive oil over the top of the fish. A little bit of sea salt over the top. A little pepper. Later on we'll add some lemon juice. Those are all ready to go. So they're into a 425-degree oven. So in they go.